Young men, it takes a lot to go from little boy to preteen, to teenager, to young man, to manhood. Residing under a title called manhood. Then you finally become a man. That's about 5 levels. You have education, knowledge, self-awareness, spirituality, belief, strength, power, endurance, intestinal fortitude, wisdom and knowledge. And you're constantly trying to learn good things, unlearn the bad, which is some of our habits or habitats. But my kids were showing me some of these fights on YouTube. And you know, it's good to spend time with your children. For your males or for your son, it helps them to align their ass, get their compass on trajectory of what they see in their father that they might want, what they see in their mother that they actually admire, and how they see themselves going through life. As a young lady, the art of attraction, she sees how dad and mom have their relationship consistencies that make marriage beautiful. So your daughter looks at the masculine side of you as the dad, and I know a lot of men might not agree. You know, look, basically there's a lot of soft-ass men out there, man. There is. And I really believe this. I don't think women like soft-ass men. Contrary to what the popular status quo out there wants you to think, women do not like soft-ass men. The only reason why they're feminizing males right now is because once you allow women to take over society, it doesn't mean that they're going to reign supreme forever. They want to get the males out the way because the males are the only one that can reject everything through physical retaliation. Whether it be a stick, sword, slingshot, a box of goddamn cereal, explosives, or an assault rifle. Men are the only one that can resist a full takeover because we just ain't gonna have it. We're not gonna have it. We don't give a fuck what form it comes through. We're not gonna have it. That's why they sending a lot of soldiers out of the United States, because people who wear the uniform are not gonna allow members of the civilian community being abused and taken advantage of. And this is embarrassing. I know a lot of police officers, you need your job. I got that. The reason why they keep you in such a low-end bracket, so they put you in desperation. That's why the people who are most important in society don't make enough money. Firemen, policemen, medical services, soldiers, they keep you just below a certain bracket of comfort, discomfort, so that you don't make any bad fucking decisions against them. Because no man is willing to watch his wife suffer and his kids starve. But there's gonna be a lot of police officers out there, especially female police officers, brutalizing, abusing, and shooting civilians. Shooting and killing people. And it's a wild female, because most of female police officers have a bad story. I have not met not one female police officer that doesn't have a bad story. Not one. Now that's based on my reality, my experience. But when you shaking the hand with over 30 different female officers, watch this, female officers of different genders, religious backgrounds and belief, man, let me tell you something. You start to see in their eyes, they all have the same story. Especially when you're trying to teach them something defensive and offensive, working as a team, taking their sides into consideration when they're dealing with big, huge assailants. You can see the clock mechanisms working. Now most males, they're probably assholes about it, but a lot of these things that go on between civilians and police officers could be avoided. Don't get me wrong, 30% of the police officers fucking suck, and I call them cops. 70% of the police officers have good intentions. Some of them are nerds, guys got picked on. They don't want nobody else to get picked on. They want to protect whatever assets they deem important, whether it be their race and color, their religion, their neighborhood, or the good old-fashioned American way. Either way, I'm about to do the Jack niggas. If you're not willing to pick up a weapon and guard a post and say thank you. No, but police officers are just trying to protect some of the good brand and breed of what they consider righteousness. That's it. As a civilian, why would you talk shit to somebody in uniform with a gun? That's just fucking dumb. That makes no sense to me. Like I said, based on my reality, I never had any bad experience. But getting back to manhood, watching these fight videos, man. Hey, brothers, that's some embarrassing ass black guys out there. Well, more, no, I ain't gonna call them black guys. That we need to motherfucking let go. I seen that one child set himself on fire in the shower. But he a little fat motherfucker, so he ain't gonna breathe. Hopefully no woman breathe with this fat motherfucker. His DNA will stay stuck with him and evaporate away in his casket as they bury his dumb ass. We got little kids out here, you know, thinking they hard, thinking they rappers. You know, running up on other people's property, they OPP. Talking to men's women, disrespecting their females. And then when the dude get in a struggle with you trying to throw some hands, you talking about let's reset. What the fuck does let's reset mean? Let's reset? Hold on, let me get this right. First we went to a mental battle, then we went to a verbal battle while still maintaining the mental battle, then we engaged in physical violence. And because I'm more prepared for physical violence than your ass is, once I get you into a situation where I can coach, mentor, and train your dumb ass, you won't say, yo, man, let's reset. No, boy. See, this was wrong with a man, a little young boy is raised by a damn woman. Then he actually thinks that after an ass whooping, or the ass whooping that you're about to get, that you can just stand up, we're gonna let y'all separate, we're gonna reset and start again. No. This ain't the UFC where there's a ref. You get caught out there, whether it be an arm bar, a rear naked choke, or some elbows to your fucking head, it is what it is. Know your lane in life. Know your lane in life. A lot of people talk shit about white men who carry personal firearms. Let me tell you about white men who carry personal firearms. What they shoot is up to them. If you decide to fuck with them, it is up to you whether you want to live or die. That's basically it. There are more people, our color, shooting our people in the hood than there are people of other color coming in our hood shooting us. Y'all need to realize what the fucking truth is. And just like the police officers, a lot of them white folks and white boys don't want that bullshit to spin off in their little area or their little neighborhood or where they live at. You would do the same thing if the situation was flipped in reverse. So don't go out here playing crazy just because these white men are gun owners. They know they ain't got the skills to tag hands with no brothers. That's why they buy guns. But you know what? I beg to differ now because I see a lot of brothers getting their ass whipped on YouTube. And you know, that could be a lot to the fact that a lot of us who can get down, we don't get down because we know the rules of engagement. I got a gun, he got a gun. I don't feel the need to impede on anybody else's personal space, much less they impede on mine. I don't understand why the concept of thought of know your lane, do what you're supposed to do in life, handle business, leave other people the fuck alone. What gives you the right or the thought process to think you can cross over into somebody else's world who has earned their right to be a man, to be a woman, to be a family, to be happy, to be a functioning member of society, and you just slide your motherfucking ass and try to holler at this woman or try to tell him to get the fuck out the way, and you end up getting your dumb ass smashed up. Talking about let's reset. Let me tell you something. If you a young dude watching this and you've been knocked out more than 3 or 4 times and you ain't in the gym yet, you deserve it. If you're a young dude watching this or a woman watching this and you've been punched by a cop or even a police officer and you done had your ass knocked out 3 or 4 times, you deserve it. If you're a young man or woman in this world today and you feel that you can run up on any landmass of mammal, predator or prey, and think that you can take full advantage of them, you deserve everything that comes after that goddamn meeting. You deserve it, man. Come on, man, wise up. It's 5:05 in the fucking morning. I'm wearing sunglasses. Wise up. What are we doing to ourselves? I hate it when I see, you know, the main thing I saw in a lot of videos is a lot of frustrated young women and young men who don't have two parents in the house. And if they do got two parents, the parents is weak as fuck. Because you ain't disciplining the children to know their self-value and self-worth. Why are you out here fighting for free? Tell me, what's up? What's up? What the fuck you mean, what's up? Knock your ass down, that's what's up. Kids be killing me, man. And I see the same outcome. I seen one where two young ladies were fighting. And I guess the hair was real because they had a good grip on each other. Now, at first I was thinking to myself, like, this is so fucking wrong. So when the girls are fighting, right, the boyfriend of one of the other girls, he gets in neutrally. Check me out. Neutrally, and tries to break both of the ladies up. What he does, he grabs his woman, gets between the girl and his woman, and he unleashes his girl's hand off the woman's head. Then he tries to get the other girl to let his woman's head go. I kind of admire how he did it, but as an old school guy, kind of took me for. I had a little shiver and shaking me, because I'm like, this is fucked up what that brother doing. But no, I had to look at it again and see that what he did, he got in front of his woman. And if he's a real man, he wouldn't have let him fight in the first place. It's probably his ass he was fighting him. But anyway, he got in front of his woman and removed his woman's hand off the girl's hair. So remember, his woman has nothing. She's just protected by this invisible shield called a man. Now the other girl that's not his girl is grabbing his woman's hair, and he's trying to break the grip. Now once he started breaking the grip on the girl's hand, this girl felt the need to kick his girl in the face. Watch what I tell you. So this pissed him off. So he decided to beat that girl in the head, like, you kicked my motherfucking girl. So as he's whooping her in the head, take your stupid ass on down the street. I felt kind of sad for the little girl, because I'm like, damn, man, you know, it's fucked up here. But then I had to really check myself. I'm like, man, I love my wife to death, man. If a mother, look, I'm not the type to put my hands on a woman. You know, I gave you the method. If a woman's gonna fight you and you can't control and you realize you're gonna receive some damage, turn that motherfucker around, choke out. Put her ass asleep, let her get a little rest, elevate her feet, so circulation get back to her head, and then, you know, choke her motherfucking ass. You know, if she wake up again, talking some shit, because she remember what happened in the last couple of seconds, choke her motherfucking ass out again, till she get her shit together. But I had to really think to myself, man. I said, man, I love the shit on my wife, man. I die for my wife. So I'm thinking to myself, like, man, if a fucking chick kicked my wife in the face, yeah, I'm gonna rock bottom her. I don't know if I can actually ball up my fist and you know, like the bus driver did, uppercut her ass. Between kicking her in her pelvic bone with my shin and probably I don't know, it's kind of tough. Putting your hands on a woman is kind of or, you know, get me some neck meat, you know, getting that underhand choke. I don't know, man. I would have to try to keep my best control I could, but at most, if we're near some grass and some dirt, I'd have to get me some neck, get me some belt, and I'd pick her ass over my head and rock bottom. I slam, when they say slam the shit out of you, yes, I will make her bowels move. She's gonna remember that for the next 2 months, because she's gonna get some structural damage. Now a lot of people gonna say, oh, you crazy as fuck putting your hand on female. Let me be clear. If you touch my sister, that is the one that's birthed my mother. If you touch my mother, that is the one that birthed me. And if you touch my wife, or the mother that birthed my wife, these 4 elements right here, including my daughters, I'm gonna retaliate with physical violence that the highest echelon levels have never been seen before on this fucking planet. I had to really think about it, because I told you first it made me freeze up when he hit her in the face, but then I had to think about, like, yeah, he ain't married, but that's his girl, he love her, you know, they have sex, whatever the fuck they doing. I kind of understood where he was coming with that, man. So, call me whatever. I ain't done it yet, but I'm just saying, if I was ever put in those situations, that the 5 women in my life that mean the most to me, that I give my life for, was threatened, oh, by man, there's no question. So was threatened by some hoopum ass woman You know, they got issues. And these are the same hoodlum ass women that say, I'm gonna get my cousin to fuck you up. You know, that cousin feels the need to put his hands on my wife, my women. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck her up, I'm gonna fuck him up, and everything that comes after the storm. Good morning. Have a nice day.